Ever since the introduction to GPS into sport fishing, tournament fishing, fishing in general, boating, I don't think anything has impacted it as much as forward-facing sonar. The little transducer on your forward-facing sonar unit demands a lot of power. That's why I go with the LiTime mini battery. It is incredible. It has tons of power, and I'm going to show you the reasons why I use it, how I install it in my boat, how it's even used in kayak fishing. The best part about this battery is that I can run it for about 4 days before I charge it. Now, I've watched some of the other LiTime videos, and some of the guys explain technical parts that I don't know anything about. I'm a fishing guide. I've been doing it for 47 years. By the way, I'm Captain Jim Hanley. I've been doing this a long time. So I'm trying to pass on years that I've been doing this to you to help you make the right decisions when it comes to placing a battery in your boat. Now, in my boat, which is a Lund Pro V 2075 version, great boat, I couldn't install my forward-facing sonar unit the way they do in bass boats in that forward compartment. I couldn't do it because I didn't have any holes to run through, so I had to put it in this position. I'm going to show you that installation. I did it on my back, but I'll show you sped up, and it actually took me about 10 minutes to get it into that spot because it's so small. The LiTime battery that I have is only 5 inches wide, so it fit into a compartment and it works great. It's very, very dependable. Now, once again, the power demands from forward-facing sonar, the LiTime can handle that. I also have my LiTime charger that's specifically made for lithium batteries by LiTime. So it's super simple. In my compartment, I have the male-female version, and over here I have the other one. Connect them together. They click together. Absolutely easy to do. Plug it into your power source, and you will hear your charger come on and start to work. And hear that? You've got your lighting system on it, fully charged, standby charging fault. So after I have this on here for a few hours, I get my green light. My fan has gone off, and I know my batteries are ready to go. And when I'm done, simply unplug it, unplug your connections, put it back in here, put my cover back on. I'm ready to go. Doesn't get any easier than that. This baby fits right in here. This is a 19-pound battery, by the way. And I can go in, once again, sideways, upside down, whatever you want. The connections are perfect. My black box is over here for my forward-facing unit. Everything happened to fit right in here, which couldn't be any better or more convenient for me. I charge that about every 3 to 4 days because in those other videos, they will talk about recharging it at specific times. You don't want to charge it when it's doesn't need it. You don't want to let it go too long. So about every 3 or 4 days, the power demand from my depth finders, and I'm running 2 off of it, it's exclusive. I have this LiTime battery in line only for my depth finders because the demand is so great. My trolling motor batteries are separate. My cranking battery for the big motor and the live wells and everything else are separate. So hooking up the charging unit is simple. Plug it in, let it sit. You'll hear it running. You'll see the light come on. It's married perfectly to the LiTime battery that I have, which is that size 22, series 22. It is 9 inches by 8 by 5. Fits almost anywhere. You'll see in my buddy George's kayak how it fits perfectly. You can lay it upside down, backwards, sideways, whatever. Take it away, George.
Thanks, Jim. So what we're going to do here is go over my 2025 Hobie Pro Angler build. Some support here, and what we're running is the motor guide. We have the Garmin 93 SV UHD. Of course, we're running the live scope, and we're running power pole, so we need to make sure everything works good. And the problem we're running into is that these things just have limited space on them, and the balance and the weight placement and making sure you got enough power to run all this stuff is very important. So what we found out is when I was going to upgrade my 60 amp hour battery, and I decided to try out one of these LiTime 12.8 100 amp hour smart minis. And I'll tell you what, this thing works phenomenal. The power this thing has, the reserve, You know, you'll go out. I found out they're doing a tournament in the wind, running the spot lock, running back and forth across the lakes, some of the Finger Lakes. Puts a heck of a load on a battery, and running on that, I only use 25% of that battery. And between that and monitoring it with the app, that's very user friendly, I can't say enough about it.
You know, one of my favorite parts about my LiTime battery is it comes with an app on my phone. I can just take a look at my phone, hit the app, hit the reconnect button, and it tells me how much power I have left in my battery. So if I've run my forward-facing sonar unit all day long and it's drained it down more than my every 3 or 4 day charge, I get home, I just plug my charger in, and I'm ready to go. You know, that's just revolutionary to an old guy like me. You young guys are used to it, but, you know, it's really, really a benefit for me. But I do have it, once again, dedicated to my depth finders. I have two. I have a Ray Marine and the other brand, and they are connected together exclusively with that. And I also have an on-off switch for the black box. The black box is actually what draws all the power. So when I have my switch off, it's not drawing as much. It's just a depth finder. When I flip it on, it's drawing a whole lot more. So all those things take into consideration when you buy your lithium battery for your boat. The lead time, way less expensive than the others. The capabilities of it are just incredible. It is just, I can't even say enough about it. I'm really, really happy to be part of their pro staff and really happy to be telling you about the LiTime battery. So get one for your boat.